Today we are doing a really simple makeup look because, as you can see, my face is still breaking out and I don't want to use the foundation brush on my skin and risk spreading any bacteria to my other makeup brushes or contaminating anything. So everything is going to be done with my fingers except my eye makeup. I will be using a brush. For my base, I am trying something different. This is, I believe, a primer slash colour corrector. This is it. It is from the brand PDD. I got this from China. It was $2.99. I actually ordered this about 3 months ago, so it's taken quite a long time to get here. But the reason I got it was because of this colour correcting, the green, I think it's orange or peach, and the purple. It seems to be inside some other type of liquid. This is the box that it comes in, however every bit of it is in Chinese, I believe. I might be wrong, it might be Japanese, but the only thing I can make out on it is this bit here seems to say that it's an SPF 50. However, I don't know how much I would trust that it's an SPF, but I think if it was going to be sunny today I would have applied my own SPF underneath. So I've never used this yet. I'm quite intrigued to try. It's just a little pump ball. It feels quite nice actually. Let me see. So it does actually, the packaging does feel quite nice. It doesn't feel flimsy or anything, but it's just a plain plastic pump style bottle. Oh wow, this is what it looks like on the hand. However, you can see that, and all the colours came out. The smell, it doesn't really have a smell. It does have a scent, but I would describe it more as smelling like an aqueous cream, like the one that you get from your doctor for dry skin. It's making me feel, in fact, you know, it smells like SPF. That's what it smells like. So I would say that it's not fragrance technically. It's made my skin feel really, really soft. And as you can see, I've grazed my hand. Last night I had to clean in my kitchen. We're getting the floor repaired and it's all exposed concrete, and I had to clean up a little bit of dog mess. And it's so rough, and the concrete it looks like it's got ground up glass throughout the concrete. And it's one specific area, and when I went to use the cloth, I grazed my knuckles right along, and yeah, it's took some skin off. It's quite tender. So it's not a mattifying primer. It's very soft. I was going to use a more drying down primer for today's look because I'm using my hands to apply my foundation. I was going to go with a more dry primer that was more of a glowy primer than a moisturising one, because I find if you're not using a brush or a sponge to apply your foundation and you're using your hand, sometimes you can get streaks just from the imprints of your hand. But I really wanted to give this primer a little try because I've waited 3 months for it. But I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't know how well my skin will do with it, especially that it's breaking out, but we will find out. And I can let you know in tomorrow's video how it's been. So for foundation today, I'm using the Maybelline Super Stay. This one here, this is in the shade 10 Ivory. So that foundation is running out, so it took quite a few pumps to be able to get the equivalent of one pump. I'm just make sure it's evenly over the face. Maybe applied too much. So I'm not looking to completely conceal my skin just because I want my skin to be able to breathe. But with the problem I've been having with my skin recently, I did give it a break for a few days without wearing any makeup because it was really painful. And I've been trying to pamper it as well, but I found that when I didn't have any makeup on, I felt really low, and just because my skin looked unhealthy. Not that I ever have flawless skin, obviously if you watch my videos you'll know that I have problematic skin, but when I didn't wear makeup, I always say that if I put makeup on and make myself look wide awake and healthy and glowy, I feel that way. Even if, say, I had like a cold, it's like visually it tricks my brain a bit, like if you smile it kind of tricks you into a better mood. I felt that way with my skin, but I needed to give it a bit of a break. And I'm just glad that it seems to be on the mend. I had really big dry patches, and that's why there was no video yesterday, because I couldn't really put makeup on because it obviously just emphasised these dry patches, and where the spots had healing they had really dried up and they had went really sore. My skin is really fragile just now. So it breaks easy, it splits easy, and it breaks out really easily, unfortunately. And to sort of help with the dry skin today, you see this isn't going to cover well. This is two spots on the one spot in the one area, and it's quite swollen, and it's really tender. And all of this won't cover because it's scabbed over, horrible word. But I don't mind, I'm really happy with that coverage. I really do like the Maybelline Super Stay Foundation if I am applying a makeup with my fingers. I feel that when I apply the Maybelline one, because it almost dries to like a semi-powder, it seems to blend out really well when you use your hands. So that's why I went with that one today. I feel my Fuera, as much as I absolutely adore that foundation, I just think because it is so full coverage, I feel if I were to put that on my skin today, my skin wouldn't be able to breathe. That foundation doesn't make me break out, it doesn't make anything worse, but I just want to try and do my best to give my skin a bit of a chance. And to help with the dry skin, I'm going to be using mainly cream products except for my eyeshadows. So I'll be using a cream blush and a cream highlight for today's look. I won't be doing any heavy contour, I won't be powdering over my face. For my eyes, I'm using the Revolution Pro palette. I did a video on this recently for my first impressions. I love this eyeshadow palette. It is so beautiful and versatile. I absolutely adore it. So I'm going to go in with this part here, which is actually an eyeshadow base here, and it's a cream, and this is just going to cancel out any eyelid colour. Generally your eyelids are a bit of a darker colour than the rest of your skin because it's got loads of little blood vessels in there, and the skin is just so thin in that area, so this just helps blend out any purple, bluey tones or darkness, and it's just a really nice base. I used this palette the other day when I did a light makeup look, and I just think it's just a absolutely stunning palette. For the first shade, I'm going to be applying this using my Moda Flat Dense Eyeshadow Brush. I'm going in with the shade Neutral which is this shade here. I'm going to go all over the lid and slightly onto the brow bone with this colour. This is just going to help set the cream base that we've put on. It's not a particularly sticky base, but I would say it's not as movable as like when you use, sometimes certain concealers can really crease until you set them with powder. This base really isn't like that. My next colour I'm going to go in with, this shade here, which is called Cam. This is a beautiful matte purple shade. I'm going to be applying that into my crease. Same brush, but I'll use a different fluffy brush to blend it out. Same with the other eye. I want just a nice gentle look today, but something that is still really, really nice. And I'm still trying to do loads of things to make myself feel good. And one of them today was, it's been so long since I've actually put like leggings on. I've been going about in sort of jogging bottoms and jammy bottoms mainly because, I don't know, I actually hate being in my pyjamas throughout the day, but I find because of the whole lockdown thing and routine just being completely out of place, I've been wearing more of my jammy comfy bottoms because nobody's really seeing me. But I decided that I was going to make more of an effort, so I've got my favourite pink leggings on today, and it's certainly lifted me. It's something different. It's a bit like when you get told when you come home don't sit in your work clothes because you can't relax. It's the same sort of principle as that. If you just sit in your pyjamas all day, you can just, you're not as productive, or at least I'm certainly not as productive. I'm just adding a little bit more of that Cam shade to deepen the crease up, making sure the edges are all blended out well. But these eyeshadows are just simply beautiful. I absolutely love them so much. For my next shade, I'm going to go in with this. It's called Shadow. It's like this one here is like a much deeper version of Cam, tapping off any excess. I'm more focusing this on the outer corner of the eye, bringing it a bit more onto the lid, into the crease, pointing it towards the end of my brow. Oh, a new series I have started watching on Netflix called, if you haven't heard of it, Working Mums, or Moms as it said on Netflix. If you are a parent, whether you're working or a stay-at-home parent, or like me, you don't even have any children, this programme is so funny and very adult humour, but it is absolutely hilarious, so I highly recommend that. There's 3 seasons available on Netflix, but it is so funny. I have been binge watching that for the past couple of days, and it's just, I don't know, it's like a feel-good series because it makes you laugh, and also the style of the women in it, the sort of fashion sense is really, really good too. But I do highly recommend that because it's so funny, and it's what I'll be watching once I've done all my housework for today. I will be going and watching that. I'm just blending any eyeshadow that's left into the inner corner. Don't want too much, I don't want any dark colour in the inner corner, so I'm just using any excess shadow to give that area just a little bit of a wash of colour, as they say. My eyebrows need done. It's horrific. For my next shade, I'm going to go in with Majestic, which is an even deeper but more purple colour, and again just focusing that on the outer corner to deepen this up just a little bit, not too much, and it gives it the super blended out look. I think I'm quite impressed by the primer thing. It really has just made my skin feel quite soothed, but obviously we'll need to see how it wears and if it holds on the makeup, but I think it's been quite a nice base. I don't think the colour correctors have done too much, but I do quite like it actually. So that's me done for eyeshadow. I'm going to pop this glitzed colour here with my finger in the centre of my eyes. That's really pretty. I haven't used this colour yet, but that's so pretty. I really like that. Very shimmery, very pigmented. I really like light colours to be as pigmented as they possibly can, because I really think the light shades are really important for making your eye look really stand out. And I think it can be quite difficult to produce a well pigmented light colour. And these palettes, if you haven't heard of Revolution, they are very affordable and very luxurious, I feel, for an eyeshadow palette. Next up, I'm going to curl my lashes. I did already curl them before I started the video, but I like to do it twice just to make sure that the curl lasts. So curl them. Waterproof mascara. This is my ultimate favourite mascara. I have raved about this in pretty much every video. But this stuff, if you have lashes that don't like to curl like mine and stay curled, this mascara really holds that in place. And it's a beautifully shaped wand. It really ties in well. Yeah, so I cannot wait to continue watching my Working Mums programme, because it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. So my mascara's on, that just really makes the eyes pop and completes that eye look. And as I said, for the eyeliner, does it have a shade on it? No, this is from Primark. This is the PS eyeliner pencil. It's more like a skin colour, but sometimes this or a white can really make your eyes look really fresh and healthy. And that is us for the eye look. I love doing that eyeliner with certain looks because I think it just really makes your eyes pop. You can really see that it makes your eyes stand out. I'm going to go in with my Technique Colour Fix Cream Highlight Palette. I love this palette, it is so nice. So if you have more mature skin, more dry skin, or if your skin is just generally a bit dull and you want to really have that youthful, healthy glow, I highly recommend using cream products. These are fantastic. I'm going to be using two shades. I'm going to start with this white one here. I apply these just with my finger. These are so pretty. You can really see they're not as overpowering as a powder. They are more natural looking, more gentle, and they don't emphasise any dryness that you might have near your eye area, and they don't emphasise any lines. If, like me, you have really fine lines in your eye area, sometimes powders can really dry that area out and bring a lot of attention to any lines. And by the way, from now on until I get to see my hairdresser, I am going to be wearing a full-on headband because my hair is just way out of control now, because it needs, my roots needs done, my hair needs cut. Because I'm growing my hair back, this section here is longer than the rest of it and it is driving me crazy. I mean, if someone told me there was an underground hairdresser operating in this area, I would be there in a shot to get a haircut. And I keep telling myself I'm going to trim that back bit myself, because I wear a hairband really anyway for the rest of it. If I made a mess of it, you wouldn't see it, it's fine. So that's me for that shade. The next shade, I'm going to go into the next shade, which is this one. This is a bit of a brownie shade, I would say. Almost like a bronzy shade. I'm going to be using a cream blush. I think this is just going to add almost like a sun-kissed kind of glow without being too bronzy. And again, because my skin is on the drier side, I'm not having to use a powder to warm anything up and dry the skin out. I think that's really nice and natural. I love putting highlighter into the outer corner of my eyes, especially the cream. I think it really just elongates the eye and really makes your face look quite awake. Going back in with the white highlight just for the top lip and the Cupid's bow. There, nice and glowy, very glowy, I love it. For blush, I am using the Miss Body Morning Baby. This is in the shade 001 Pink Flush. I tried this blusher out the other day and it's very pretty. Blush again, if you're dry or more mature skin, cream blush really is your friend and it looks so natural. They can look super pigmented, but when you actually apply them, they're nowhere near as vibrant as they first appear. But cream blush really is completely my favourite. And the other thing I did yesterday was put a little bit on my nose. I thought it looked really cute and just added a bit more colour. Just a little flush. And put a little bit more on. I have quite a few cream blushes, but I hadn't used this one yet, and it had been in one of my online shopping haul videos because it was really affordable. So I really just wanted to give this one a good chance. But highly recommend cream or a liquid blush. Even if you have normal skin, it can really just add that healthy glow. If you're someone who gets away with not wearing any makeup at all and you've got really good skin, quite often skin like that I have noticed can be almost naturally matte, and a liquid product really gives them a beautiful glow. So next up, I'm going to do my lip gloss. I'm just going for a really nice subtle gloss for the lips today. I'm going to remove the excess foundation that's my gloss. I'm using the Technique Shimmer Gloss in the shade Doll, so it's a very deep pink. These glosses are beautiful. It was about a set of 12 of these and they're just lovely. I find these lip glosses have a beautiful amount of pigment and shimmer. They are not a wet gloss, but they're not matte, but they dry down perfectly. So if you did have lips that would tend to be a bit more dry, this isn't going to dry them out. If anything, it's going to help keep the natural moisture in, but it's not going to slip all over your face and end up on your teeth. It's not a messy gloss. They're really nice. So that is today's look. I hope you have enjoyed it, and hopefully again tomorrow my skin will have improved a wee bit more. But this is a great look if you have more dry skin or mature skin, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you again. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And I hope to see you again, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.